This is Jonathan Agger, 5th Pro Boxing Fans, joined by trainer Kofi Jantuah here at DLX Boxing in Las Vegas, trainer of Michaela Mayer, Curmel Moton, and a load of others. Kofi, how's life?
Life is good.
It's good?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of the fight on the weekend, Canelo and Crawford?
It was a good show. Before the fight, I was thinking my take was the weight. I thought the weight was gonna be slow Crawford down, but I mean it didn't. He showed up and he dismantled Canelo. I mean he had a good game plan. He stuck with it, and he looked great. I mean.
Was it close, in your opinion?
I don't think it was close. I think Crawford won it hands down. I mean, I think Canelo won maybe three rounds most. Yeah. So I was there. I went to the fight. I mean, I followed it. Crawford was dictating the pace. He was picking it. You know, he wanted to fight. Canelo was trying to land one shot every time. And I think Canelo didn't make no adjustment to accommodate Crawford. Crawford steadied Canelo. You know every point that he was going to throw. So every time Canelo threw that looping shot, he was ready. To the body, he was ready. So he was rolling under, he was ready for everything that Canelo was bringing. You know, and Canelo on his side couldn't adjust to Crawford. You know.
What do you think Canelo should have done differently?
I think Canelo could have used more of a right hand leading and trying to cut to the left with the hook. You know, you lead with right, bring the hook back and the right again to force Crawford to turn over this way, you know, to his left. But Crawford, I mean, to me, watching this fight remind me of Canelo and Lara. Crawford, the same blueprint, because touch, movement, touch, go. You know, position yourself, keep moving. Crawford, you know, executed perfectly. I mean, credit to Crawford.
What do you want to see both men do next?
I mean, I think Canelo got two more fights with Real season, and Crawford, I don't know if he's gonna stay at the 68 and defend the titles there. I don't know. So Crawford is hard to tell what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna go down to 60 or 54, or he's gonna stay at the 68. 68 right now, I don't know who is there. Canelo more like clean the whole division, and then Crawford step up and give him the business. So now we got to see who is there. Who is there for Crawford at 68?
Talking about those, Turkey Al-Sheikh mentioned Benavidez.
That's a hard sell. I mean, if I'm Crawford, I'm not gonna fight Benavidez. That's a hard sell. That's a hard fight. You know, Benavidez is a light heavyweight guy. Crawford let a guy go to 68, and for him to fight Benavidez like a stretch. You know, Benavidez supposed to be fighting those big guys. Benavidez, you gotta go up. Benavidez should be fighting Benavidez and Bivol. Those are his guys. He shouldn't come down fight Crawford. That's not fair. You know, in my opinion, it's not a fair fight.
And what about Canelo? Do you think he's going to... Well, you said he's got two fights
Canelo
left. So who should he fight?
We don't know who is going to... Shiraz, I think Canelo beat Shiraz. Shiraz needs a little time, you know, to mature and gain some experience. You know, if they move him right now, I don't think he can beat Canelo. And I don't know if Crawford going to fight him. You know, so right now we got to wait and see where, you know, which direction Canelo gonna go.
What do you think of the Benavidez yard fight?
I mean, it's an interesting fight. You know, they both, you know, action fighters. They both come forward. So we're gonna see. But I think Benavidez got more in his arsenal in terms of volume. You know, he's gonna put pressure on Yal. But Yal is a big guy too. So I don't know if Crawford, Benavidez is going to be able to move him or push him around like he did in when he was at 68. No, I think it's a challenge. You know, Yair's got to step up and show that he's a big guy. If he's a big guy, be able to push Benavidez back is a different fight. You know.
Let's talk about Mikaela. She's got a fight coming up in October against Mary Spencer. Yes. Tell us about that fight and how's preparation gone?
Right now we're in a preparation. We're preparing for that fight. I think somewhere in August we had an agreement with the girl from Wales, was the name? Price, and then somehow the fight fell out, and then they came up with Spencer from Canada, and she's a champion at 54. So Michaela trying to put up a little weight to go up there and see, get the belt. We're trying to win another belt in division, but the main goal is get unification fight with Price.
So this is a title fight?
This is a title fight, yeah. We're challenging Spencer for her belt. So we're going to win this belt, and then we come back down to 47 and try to make that Price fight. That's the fight that we're looking for.
So this is October 25th, is it?
October 30th.
October 30th.
Yeah, in Montreal.
Okay. And Curmel, he's obviously looking to build some momentum. How's he doing?
Curmel is in the gym. We're still working. They mentioned a guy from England.
Giorgio Vizioli,
yeah. Yeah, but I think it didn't materialize. So we're waiting for another date. We don't have a date right now, but he's still in the gym. He stays in the gym. So we're waiting, maybe October, November, maybe we'll get a date.
Have you seen Vizioli at all?
Who? Say that again.
Vizioli. Have you seen him?
I saw him. He bossed Curmel. He bossed Curmel at Salah's gym.
Yeah.
And it was okay sparring. Curmel was off the street, came to the gym and boxing. It was very sparring. But if we're fighting, Curmel gonna stop him. That's for sure.
I mean, it's good build up. It makes it into a big fight.
I don't think the fight makes sense right now. I mean, if that kid is a prospect that they look at like he's gonna do something, they shouldn't rush it to make this fight right now. I think they both need to mature, grow, and see how they become. If they all keep growing, it's gonna be a bigger fight. Right now, you rush it, you get beat, and then what? It doesn't. It's not even money. It doesn't make any sense. But if they want it, then we give them the business. That's what it is.
And just for those that don't know, obviously you're a former fighter. You came here from Ghana. You were top rank. Just tell the fans a bit about your career, because you fought some good guys. I think, were you in a final eliminator for a world title?
Yeah.
So yeah, just give us a bit of an overview.
I mean, I came from Ghana here. I was signed with Don King for a while, and then when I first got here, I was more like free agent. So I was moving. I had like 3-4 fights, and then after that, I got signed with Don King, and that slowed my momentum. I stopped. Like, I was Don King for about 5 years. Within that 5 years, I had like 3 fights. So I wasted, most of my youth age at that time. And then I get out of it. And I signed with Top Rank. And I worked with Top Rank for a while. And I worked with DiBella. And then I fought Rubio for eliminator. I knocked him out. And I fought Uma for the belt. And I lost to Uma on points. And then after that, I went to Germany and fought Abraham for the title. And it wasn't a good deal, I jumped to 160 and fight him. Hard, close fight. I mean, he was in Germany. They gave it to him. And after that, I had some fights. And my last fight was Dimitri Piro. Yeah, that was in Germany. So I didn't like my performance at that fight. So after that fight, and I called it quit. I thought if you can't be at my best, then there's no need in being a gatekeeper or trying to survive in the game. I mean, there's more to life than just trying to fight. At a certain age, you gotta know what you want to do. So when I get out, I had it in mind that I'm gonna be a trainer. And even when I was fighting, I think I was better as a trainer than I was as a fighter. That's how I see it. So making that transition wasn't that hard. But being a boxing trainer is hard because it comes with a whole lot of headache. You got to have patience. It's a whole lot of things. But if it's something that you love and you want to do, then you got to bite down and keep it going. Yeah. And then Curmel was my first product. I mean, I started training Curmel. It was like maybe 7, 8. I trained him all the way till now. The funny thing, I went to Africa 2022. I went to Africa and spent about 2 years in Africa. So I was in Africa when he turned pro. Because the plan was Curmel was trying to get him to go to Olympics, but along the line, Floyd didn't want him to stay in amateurs anymore. So he convinced him to turn pro. At that time I was in Africa. So he has his I think his first maybe 4 or 5 fight before I came back. I came back then. We came back again, and now so far I had 1 fight with him, and now we bring him back. I built the system, I built the machine. So I know how to. Like I said, I built Rolls Royce. When you have Rolls Royce, it's gonna take you to Chevy dealership. You gotta bring it back to Rolls Royce to get it fixed.
Yeah, and you won the 2 fights with Mayer and Ryan.
Yeah, he did. We move around with a lot of trainers, but now he's back home. So we're working. We're coming back on the program, bring him back. We'll try to make sure by 10, 11 fight, we're going to be ready to fight for a belt. That's the plan.
And Mayer, you obviously started with her for the first Ryan fight, wasn't it?
Mayer, I had 2 fights with Mayer. My first fight was Ryan. First fight was the first fight with me and her. She had an issue with her trainer, and then I had to step in. And then her trainer was training Ryan, so it became a whole lot. And I told her, boxing is not. Don't worry about. I've been training with him forever. All my guys say, I'm gonna teach you how to get away from that. We're gonna be there, so don't worry. And then he beat there in the first fight, in the rematch, and we beat there again. So we're on the road. I told her. She just had to listen and keep doing what we're doing, and then she's not gonna lose. You're gonna beat everybody. That's the plan, is become undisputed. So I'm trying to get her ready for that. So we're getting Spencer first, get that belt, and then we're gonna come after Price. That's the main goal. Price got about 3 of the belt, so she's the main target.
Last one, Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. rematching November 15th. Who do you think is going to win that?
That fight is crazy. The way they're fighting, I mean, the way they were fighting is more of like the strong guy or the bigger guy gonna win, because they're brawling. They both throwing haymakers. They're not chess playing. There's no slipping and sliding. They're going head on. So it's more of like a determination of wills. So who can get off and who can hit hard or who can press it hard is gonna win. It's hard to pick on that fight. But they have a style that complement each other. They just got me head on. Conor Benn trying to hit everything hard. And in return, Eubank also trying to sit down and hit everything hard. So they take boxing out of it. It's more like a fight. They're fighting. It's more of a fight than boxing. When it's a fight, it's hard to pick. It's a strong guy going to win. whoever is in shape, because it's not coming down to strategy or who got good jab, all that is out the window. They just fighting. Look at the first fight. It's like head on, boom, boom, swinging hard. Everybody trying to land one shot to knock somebody out. I don't know if they're gonna play out the same in the second fight, but if they go the same route, it was an interesting fight. It was fun to watch, but it's hard to pick something from them.
Just finally, we lost a great British fighter, Ricky Hatton. Just your memories of Ricky, and yeah, it's very, very sad news.
Yeah, very sad to hear. I mean, I heard that, was it the night of Canelo's fight? I think, yeah, somebody told me about it. I was like, I didn't believe it. I thought it was just a social media thing. And then I got home and I go online and it was like, he died. I was like, this guy is like 46. You know, it's terrible. I don't know the details or whatever happened, but it's hard. You know, he was a good guy. He was a, great champion. You know, he did his thing in his time. You know, and there's a time for him to live a life after boxing, and he just gone like that. It's hard. It's hard. It's very hard.
Absolutely. Well, Kofi, appreciate your time. Good luck. October 30th, Michaela Mayer is back against Spencer. You'll make the trip to Canada, and then we'll see when.
Look forward to coming to England, somewhere in England or Britain, somewhere.
Well, you've already been. You've already fought there.
Oh, I've been there somewhere, but we're trying to come there and win the belt, win the title over there.
Yeah, well, we might see that Mayer and Price fight soon.
That's the goal. So we're gonna eventually get that fight. I think is gonna happen because that's the last belt. So either Michaela won it, you want to get that belt. And if Price want to be unified, like undisputed, then she has to fight Michaela. So we're gonna come there and pick another 3 titles from there. So be ready for that.
We will be. All right, Kofi, appreciate your time.
Thank you.